Hello everybody, Assassionator back with another Halo Infinite weekly update video for week number 169. Now there's a lot to cover, so let's get right into it, starting off with the new operation called Frontlines. Now this is going to run for about 5 weeks until March 11th. It does still have a free 20 tier operation pass, but it also has a 50 tier premium pass that kind of goes right with it. So let's go ahead and check that thing out. Now everything in here is basically inspired by ODST. So that's going to be kind of the theme going on right here with this, I guess, operation. So we're going to start off with here. So if you pay the 1,000 credits, you'll get these 4 items to start with, which is a BR model, along with a weapon coating. Obviously, everything is cross-core now, so that'll be for all of your weapons. Weapon charm, a visor, and then we start getting to where you could see this one's free. But this one is only if you have the premium track, which I do not have at this time. I'm debating whether or not I want to get it or not. But at tier 1, you would get this free nameplate emblem bundle set, some Spartan points, nameplate emblem bundle set, chest attachment. Now I believe you're able to make, I want to say the numbers 3 complete, I guess, Spartan kits. I believe one is your Mark 4, one's your Mark 5B, and the other one's the Rakshasa Armor Core. I could be mistaken on that, but obviously we'll see all the items in here. So that one was the chest attachment for your Mark 4. We got the Mirage knee pads, the Mark 4 wrist attachment, along with the utility, which to me doesn't look right. Doesn't look like a piece of armor. Doesn't match. We get some backdrops. Now this is I guess the first backdrop that we've gotten in a pretty long time. It's been a while since we've gotten one of these. Moving on, we got the coating, the chest attachment, the knee pads, again Mark 4, the shoulder pieces, cross core, the helmet, which makes it look like he has kind of like a Beetlejuice size head. Small head for this Spartan. But doesn't look that bad, just looks a bit weird, in my opinion. Moving on, we got the coating. Bunch of Spartan points. Ooh, a second backdrop. See, we went without for so long, we're finally getting more of them. Shoulder pieces. For that attachment, that Beetlejuice head attachment, or that Beetlejuice helmet, we got this attachment. A vehicle coating, again, cross core here. Doesn't look like it's nothing really pops on it, but that's kind of what I like with on my things. And this one's actually part of the premium. I don't know. I'm debating whether to get it or not. We'll have to see, because I do like that also. I'll probably use that on a couple of my vehicles. Then we got another attachment, or not attachment, a helmet. Followed by an attachment for that helmet. More Spartan points, along with another nameplate emblem bundle set, and a cool looking weapon charm. Got the Hell Jumpers, the drop pod. Pretty cool looking. And then a weapon model, here at 24. So everything past these, so this is free. This is your last free that you're going to get. Then we start to get to all of the stuff that you only get if you're part of the premium track, which will be this weapon model. Again, really cool looking. I would use this weapon model as soon as I earn it. I'm thinking I'm going to end up buying this, even though I only have 950 credits. Got to get myself 50 more credits. I have to see what bundle I want to buy there. Moving on, another weapon coating. A bunch more Spartan points. You know what? I didn't check how many Spartan points we get, but it seems like a lot. Alright. Now here's stuff for the Rakshasa Armor Core, which will be the wrist attachment, along with a chest attachment, an armor coating, knee pads, the utility, shoulders, and a helmet. Moving on, a helmet attachment, and then another weapon model. Now this one's for the Spanker. It's a Promethean Spanker. I don't know about this one. kind of looks basic. Like, didn't finish getting rendered. Looks like one of those type of things where it's more blocky looking. So it might look better if it has a different coating on it, but how it sits right now, I would say that's not really my cup of tea. Moving on, another weapon coating. Some knee pads for the Mark IV, along with a wrist attachment, and a utility, and a chest piece, which actually looks pretty cool. I think once I finally unlock this one, I will use it. Moving on, we're getting close to the end. At tier 48, you get this visor. Then you get the shoulder pads. And then last but not least will be this helmet, along with an attachment for this helmet. So I didn't really care for those finishing ones, but again, that's just me. They don't make everything for me. This is for, I guess, those of you out here that actually like it. Now, what I want to talk about when it comes down to these operations, the next couple. The next one is called Blue Team. That's going to start on March 11th. And then the one to follow that will be called Forerunner, which starts on April 8th. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to multiplayer and see what the featured mode for the week is, which is Assault. So Assault is a 4v4 where the goal is basically to plant a bomb at your opponent's base. Basically, once it explodes, I believe you get a point, maybe you get a win. I think in Halo 5 you actually got a point, and it was if you can get 3 points, you win. Something like that. But they also have a squad battle version of it, which is an 8v8. Now on top of that, they added a rank squad battle. So if we go further down, let's see, rank squad battle. So again, if you want that ranked 8v8, you're going to check it out here, along with, I believe it was ranked assault. I'm not seeing it on here. Did I miss it somewhere? Ranked assault's supposed to be somewhere in here. Wonder if it's in here. Nope, not there. I read up on it, and they're supposed to be ranked assault. I probably just missed it. But on top of that, Action Sack, really fun playlist. It's only 5 different, I guess, modes. So that's pretty cool, but I do hope that 343 or Halo Studios, I'll keep making that mistake and calling them 343. I hope they end up adding more maps and modes to this, because it's a lot of fun, but again, after playing so many of the same type of, I guess, mode, it kind of becomes too repetitive. I would like to see some changes in there. I mean, there's a lot of things that the community has created, so hopefully they start to bring those in. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll see an update and get, 2 to 3 more modes inside of there. That would be pretty cool, because that's probably one of my go-to. The other one that I enjoyed was the castle one, but that looks to be gone. Yeah, that's gone. So shame on that one. It's gone. I won't be able to play that one anymore. But moving on from there, I'm going to talk about a new map. So the new map is called Origin. It is basically a remake or a re-inspired map from Halo 5, which used to be Coliseum. So I'm glad to see that one back, because that one was one of those that I actually enjoyed playing. It had really good flow to it and everything. So I look forward to actually playing it here. I wish, though, that they would have made it a 24/7 map. Just because, again, I want to be able to check out that map without having to, play all these other ones. I want to just go directly to that map. Is it under quick play? Whoa, I'm not going to go through 23 to see if it's there. Sometimes they will add things underneath there. Maybe they have a 24/7 there. I'll have to check it out afterwards. But again, if you know what modes you can actually play that on, let me know in the comments below. On top of that, some changes to maps. They have added skill jumps. So they've added that to the core maps, what they call the core maps. And to me, when I hear core maps, it basically means the older maps. Maps like Aquarius, Forbidden, Recharge, and Streets, just to name a few. Go ahead and check those out. They basically have easier ways to, I guess, get vertical in there, to get to higher spots. It used to be a little harder there. I know a lot of the pros, they can pull off some crazy jumps to get up to those spots, but this is going to make it a little easier for, I guess, people who, I guess, are mediocre to actually do those jumps. So I look forward to actually checking those out. Now with that, obviously this is a pretty big update. Every 3 operations, is going to be a pretty big update, a substantial update. They're going to add some good content there, not just the basic operation pass and maybe maps and modes. They're going to add other things. In this one, we actually got a brand new weapon. It's basically a version of the fuel rod, and when I say basically, it's not really the fuel rod. It doesn't use the model of a fuel rod, anything like that. It basically uses the model and animations of a spanker. So it's basically a fuel rod spanker. So it's the rocket launcher that shoots out fuel rod ammo, and you can shoot rapidly 6 rounds, which makes this thing look pretty OP from the footage that I've seen. So looking forward to getting my hands on it, but I think it might kind of change battle. I mean, that's going to be one that they have to put only one on the map, and people really have to fight for it because it can take out a lot. It looks like it can take out vehicles pretty quick. So look forward to checking that out. Now I am kind of disappointed that it's not a brand new weapon, but I do understand that Halo Studios, you know, they had to use the model and the animation so that they can actually bring us a new weapon, or a new weapon sort of, but it kind of still feels like a half step. I really wish that Halo Studios would actually put more people on Halo Infinite, keep it alive, give us the content that we need, because, I mean, we've stuck around this long, we're probably going to stick around to the end. So, you know, give us a lot, because then we're going to be the ones who move on to the next Halo game. You know, don't just worry about bringing on new, bring on the people from Infinite over to the next one. Along with that, when it comes down to weapons, a lot of the weapons have been tuned. Now, most of them, from what I saw, it all seems like nerfs. It seems kind of fair across the board, but at the same time, it's still a nerf. Nothing really got buffed. Maybe if you consider the grenade bounce to be, I guess, better, that would be the only buff there. But even with the grenades, you throw those slower, so I guess that can kind of be a nerf, but it will help with those nade spamming. On top of that, in this update, for Forge players, they now added where you can add 0G. So anyone who wants to add that to their map, you're going to be able to. Now moving on from there, let's go ahead and move over to the shop. Let's see what's brand new in there. I'm not going to go all the way to the beginning. You know what, actually I'll zoom over there real quick so you can see if there's anything this week, because I believe it changes weekly, but it's all old stuff. So these are going to be the 2 new bundles, the Dutch Angels and the ODST Trooper. So those are going to be the 2. Those will cost you a total of 4,000 credits, or save 800 and get them as a baller pass or baller bundle, along with a kill animation, kill effect. So let's go ahead and check this one out. The kill effects you don't see so well, but I'll show you that when we get there. So you get a helmet attachment. This is in one bundle. The shoulder pieces, which look plain. Wrist attachment that looks plain. With that plain theme, we also get that chest piece. And the utility, along with the knee pads. So all plain pieces right there. And that's all for your Mark 7, but you also get a coating, which is like that, I don't know, turquoise, bluish, green camo look. Now, part of the other bundle will be these items, which will be a helmet. Looks a lot better than the last one. A helmet attachment, along with shoulder pieces. And these, I guess, are mainly for the Mark 5B. Obviously, you got things like the shoulder pieces and helmet, which is for everything. But you got this chest piece right here, which really looks ODST inspired. Get the utility, the wrist attachment, and the knee pads, along with a coating. And on top of that coating, you also get a anemic sidekick right here. It looks a little bit too thin. I'd rather have the regular looking sidekick than this one. It looks a little puny. But you also get a weapon coating. And then the last but not least, only if you buy this big baller bundle, you'll get this kill effect, which it does not show very good, so I wonder how it's going to actually look in game. Because it's kind of happening too quick. Maybe it'll look good in game. I'll have to wait till I actually get killed in game with somebody who actually bought this bundle to actually see if it's that good or not. But if you want to see what it looks like, you can kind of see there. Basically, you die, your helmet drops onto, I believe it's an AR, maybe it's a BR, which is in between boots. So, you know, it's supposed to be like a soldier died here. So all good and everything, just not wow. To me, none of these are wow. But again, if you like that ODST look, I like more of the Spartan look, so that's why I just kind of keep with what I have. But if you like that, then obviously it's here for you. And I know a lot of people do like the ODST look. But let's move on to the exchange. Let's see what's in here. There's a total of 7 brand new, I believe it's 7 or 8. 7, yeah, that's what it is. Along with a lot of repeats, so you can see. I already purchased everything that's new. So you get this wrist attachment here, and then a lot of Valentine's inspired stuff. So all here. So you kind of see. Not bad looking, but they look like things that I would have gotten on some, you know, Valentine's Day cards back when I was in elementary. Just kind of basic drawing stuff. Bought them all because I had plenty of Spartan points, but nothing wow, nothing that is like really to get you excited for this exchange. But again, if you still need things that you didn't get before. See, I got all the free stuff beforehand, so therefore none of this stuff was anything I needed, so didn't get excited for it. But there's probably some in here you might get excited for. So I'll go through this a little slower. Zeta Sky, I know a lot of people wanted that. Hammerhead Squadron was a Twitch drop. Again, Zeta Sky. I think one's for your weapon, one's for your armor. Onyx Timberwolf, and of course the Ghost of Reach, still there. I already got that. But moving on from there, we got login bonuses. I'll talk to you about those because in the month of February, if you log into Halo Infinite, no matter what, if you log in, you will be basically getting Black History Month inspired items, which is the nameplate emblem bundle set like we do every February, along with the armor coating and a visor. All that stuff, pretty cool looking. I got it all. I'll have to check it out. I know I got it by basically just logging in, but I have not had time to check it out other than the thumbnail that you see on screen right now. That's basically what I'm going off of. But also, if you log into MCC right now, for those people who like MCC and still get into there, or if you just want to get those items in case you ever return to it, because MCC might be expanding to, you know, the the Nintendo Switch 2 and PS5, which means it's going to get a lot more people playing it, and you want to show off all of your nameplates that you've earned because you're an Xbox player, you know, then that's one of those things you might want to claim because you can get a Groundhog's Day nameplate just for logging in. Now, the last topic I wanted to talk about will be HCS Year 4. Now, it will be returning with the first event scheduled for March 29th. Now, it's not a, I guess, big event because it's not one of the majors or anything like that, because it's going to be the FaZe and Kason Showdown. So that's going to be the first thing. It's only a one day event, but still worth checking out, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have some brand new drops connected to it. And I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for, are those brand new drops, because we haven't had any since World. Now, the first major event will take place on April 18th. With a total of 5 events this year. Now, these events should come with some good new drops, at least better than the nameplate emblem bundle sets that we have been getting. I know we've gotten some new things since Worlds, but at the same time, they've only been nameplate emblem bundle sets from what I can tell. Now, since we're on the topic about HCS, I did want to let everyone know that we do have 7 big teams. That's what we had last year, but we have 7 this year, but that's with 2 teams leaving. So Quadrant left, along with Sentinels. They're out. So you'll no longer be able to get their bundle sets probably as soon as the next one starts. You know what? Now that I'm talking about that, I wonder if they're even in where you go to the HCS bundles. See, they're here. Complexity's there. So they look to be gone. Yes, they are gone. So they did already remove all the Sentinel stuff and all the Quadrant stuff. They're all gone, but they were replaced by Shopify Rebellion and TSM. So as you can see on screen, there's all 7 of them right there. We can look forward to getting some team bundles probably in that April time, maybe a little bit before, maybe that March 29th time. We might end up getting them a little early before we actually kick off the real HCS Year 4 season. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope I got you caught up on everything Halo, everything going on with Halo. Obviously, anything big, substantial drops, I'll make sure to keep you clued in. But until next time, Assassinator out.